Alright guys, how's it going? It is Monday the 2nd of March 2020 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright, from today I'm doing new videos on KopTalk.tv every weekday before 12 UK time. Alright, at least one video. There might be more during the day, I don't know. I mean, I did a video today, for example, about Daniel Sturridge and Adam Lallana. I think it was one of my greatest videos ever. And, you know, I could have just stopped at that point and gone, that will not be beaten. But here I am again, yeah? How's that for effort? Alright. Now listen, additionally, my KopTalk podcast is out today and my Dunk Knows Best podcast. The podcasts are updated every weekday before 4. Alright, yeah, cool. Live streaming. Oh, I also do live streaming. That's right, you can join me on this channel. You don't have to be a member, but you should be. You type, click on join under the video to support me. Alright. You can join me for a live stream and a little natter and all that tomorrow night, Tuesday, for the Chelsea game, right? And have a natter, you know what I'm saying? Get involved, become part of the squad, you know what I'm saying? Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night this week probably, although I have got an invitation to, you know what I mean, go out guys, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if that's a fucking good idea or not. We'll talk about that on the podcast, Dunk Knows Best. Right, here we go. So, seeing as my last video was a complete and utter fucking fail about Sturridge and Lallana, it was a bit boring now. I didn't like that one, guys, I've got to be honest. I thought I'd throw a video up, right, with some juicy names in the title, because I know that'll reel you all fucking in. Because I know you go look at the titles and go, nah. Oh, Werner, let's see what Fatty's got to say in this video. So I know I've reeled you in, and I'm making you wait. Look, 2 minutes of your life gone watching me. So don't you start fucking telling me in the comment section at any time, get a life. You need to get a fucking life. Come on, let's be having you. Yeah. Let's be having you. That's my, you know, let's be having you. You know what that's about, don't you? If you don't get it, you don't get it. If you're not into soccer or football and you don't know anything about Norwich City it doesn't matter. God, it's Monday. You can tell it's Monday. Shall I get on with it? Right. Timo Werner, right? There's further reports today saying that Liverpool are expected to make a move for him by the end of the season. Obviously, this release clause that he's got, guys, right? Let's be serious now. He's got this release clause, and apparently, some people think it's worth £25 million. Some people think it's worth £51 million. Whatever the cost, it has to be activated before the end of April. All right, and there is a lot of, you know. I did a video. Did I do a video, or was it on a podcast? I can't remember. There is a suggestion that Liverpool have not even opened negotiations with him yet, or his camp, should I say, with regards to this. I don't believe that. And you know what? That is coming from your credible sources. That's coming from credible sources in the UK, people that would not shit stir about Liverpool Football Club for the sake of doing so, and wouldn't be making those claims just to clickbait people in, right? So they're credible people, and they're people that you normally would listen to and go, it's happening, or it's not happening. Fuck, how did that happen? Can't injure that hand, guys. It's a weird day today. Monday's a weird day. What are we talking about? Werner. All right, yes. So, but I don't believe them. So, does that mean I think they're lying? No, I don't think they're lying. I don't think they're lying, but I think that's what they've been told. I think they've been given that to give a bit of confusion out there. I don't believe it. So they're passing on in good faith, but I don't think it's true. I've seen papers this year that says that Liverpool are negotiating with him. I've seen documents. If you're a KopTalk VIP member, if you're on a member's website, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right? And so I don't understand why these journalists that are, you know, credible, not usual shit-stirring ones, why they're saying that we haven't, you know, why they're suggesting we haven't opened talks yet and that we'll probably start this later this month or something. Fucking kind of weird that. I don't know. I'm trying to get my head around that one. So I think someone's given them that and said, no, this is what's happening. I think the club are bullshitting, basically. But, you know, what I will say, and I don't know if I've discussed this on here or not, is I'm a bit concerned. If he's really in the bag, like some supporters seem to think it's already done and dusted, it's already signed, sealed and delivered, more or less, or if it's him with all the power Liverpool want him, it's about whether he will come and play whatever role at the club that he's been offered. If that's the case, why is he issuing come and get me please and all that? Why is he talking us up? It's like something's gone wrong or changed, or someone's pissed off somewhere and he's had to come out and go, hey, I'd really like to play for Liverpool. There's a bit of confusion going on, I think, guys. I know I'm making it worse, but maybe you need to join me in a live stream and we'll discuss it in real time, because my head's all over the place today. So anyway, basically the reports today is saying that Liverpool are tipped to make an approach before the end of the season. I mean, who the fucking hell who would even write that when we know that there's been approaches? Do you know what I mean? An approach is an inquiry. Whether it's informal, formal, direct, indirect, or whatever. Who writes this rubbish? Anyway, another thing to do with Timo Werner is he's unfollowed Leipzig on Twitter. He's unfollowed Leipzig, and which people think, hello, what does that mean? Do you know what I mean? Oh, my computer's... I've got an iMac and the thing's whirring and whirring and whirring. It's struggling. It's a bit like me getting out of the bath. Right. He's unfollowed Leipzig, but he's unfollowed the other people he was following as well. He was following 4, apparently, but he's unfollowed them all. And he's still following them on Instagram, but you might... The reason I'm bringing this to your attention is, right, before you start saying, well, what are you fucking telling me this shit for? Is because some people will only tell you half of the story. So if you're on social media later today, I fucking guarantee you, if you haven't already, you're going to hear people going, Timo Werner, he's unfollowed Leipzig. It's happening, guys. But he's unfollowed everyone, and that's the bit that they'll miss out. So that's why I'm telling you. So don't fucking caps lock me to death, right? So that's that. Now then, Norwich City, Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp is looking at 3 players at Norwich City. Okay, we've discussed them multiple times, and one of them is Todd Cantwell, and it's claimed that a valuation has been put on him of £30 million. Okay, which is a decent valuation probably. Now, I've got to be honest with you guys. I really think you need to keep an eye on Cantwell speculation. All right, I really do. Yes, oh God, I can't think of the lad's name. Do you know what? I'm in such a confused mood today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let me just put Norwich into KopTalk.com. Where are you, Norwich? There we go. It's this one here. That's right. Emi Buendia. I knew it was Buendia, but I always forget the other kid's name. Jamal Lewis. They're two players that Liverpool scouts have been checking quite consistently. Buendia and Lewis. Okay. And Cantwell is a new name that was thrown into the mix not so long ago. Probably on the VIP members website by one of our top sources that everyone actually pays attention to. I'm sure he said something about it. Anyway, I need to bring this to your attention. It's very important. Todd Cantwell. I know roughly what I want to tell you, but I just want to be precise with this. Todd Cantwell is represented by the Elite Project Group. Okay, now you might have heard some speculation about the Elite Project Group recently being at the Liverpool-West Ham game. I think it was the Liverpool-West Ham game. And without wasting, it would take hours to explain this to you. So, the Elite Project Group represent Todd Cantwell, Bukayo Saka, the young lad at Arsenal that Liverpool are really interested in, that's going through contract negotiations at the moment. There's 2 players that, of interest that they represent. Do you know who else they represent? Jadon Sancho. That's right, Sancho. 3 players there that Liverpool are interested in. Absolutely, 100%. They also represent Ojo, Liverpool's Shea Ojo. But the suggestion is that they were at Anfield recently, all right? And everyone's going to go for the Sancho thing. But I was led to believe that it was more to do with Todd Cantwell, which is why I'm telling you to keep an eye on that. Now, I'm not being naive to think that if they attended a game at Liverpool and they were hosted by the club, that other players that they represent wouldn't be discussed. But what I'm trying to do is just trying to keep it cool, because everyone's going to go, oh, it's Sancho. But Cantwell was the name that was specifically provided to me. However, you know, a minute ago I was saying to you about Werner. Was it Werner? Yes. You know, a minute ago I was saying, because my memory's terrible. You know, a minute ago I was saying to you, like, credible journalists saying things that they believe to be true, but I don't think they are, because the club the club is giving an impression to them, yeah, and they then pass that on to you, right? So everything the club tells you doesn't mean it's truth. Does that make sense? Fucking hell, I'm so sorry for my videos today. What I'm trying to say is, people that were told that EPG were at Liverpool recently, right, were told that it was Todd Cantwell. Maybe the club just want everyone to think that, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like scrapping the video. I don't think I'm doing a very good job today. Oh. Hang on. Alright. Should I scrap this video? I don't know. Don't know if to scrap it or not. No, I won't scrap it. Fuck it. You know what I'm like. I'm not doing a very good job today, am I? Right, okay. So Norwich have set a £30 million asking price on Todd Cantwell. That was the reason I went off on one. What I'm trying to say to you is his representatives were at Anfield recently. There you go. And it's not the first fucking time they've been at Anfield recently. And I do think that Liverpool are interested in Sancho and the Arsenal boy and Cantwell. All right? So my advice to you is keep an eye on all of them, by all means. But I think Todd Cantwell is something that you should keep an eye on, speculation concerning him. Okay? And if you've heard anything about the agency being at Liverpool recently, which I think you may have done, you certainly have if you're a KopTalk member or a member, you know, this channel or whatever, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? But if you're not a member and you've just heard dribs and drabs everywhere, that's what that's all about. And I'm really sorry. I feel like I'm letting you down with my video content today. I might have to do another one. Staying with Sancho, and he's responded to transfer rumours linking him with a return to England. The Borussia Dortmund star has been linked with a host of Premier League sides, including Liverpool and Manchester United. And all he's said is, I don't really look at all them things. I just concentrate on my team and take it game by game. That's the most important thing for me now. I think that with Sancho, I'm going to say to you, I'm going to repeat myself again. Kai Havertz, Sancho, I think they're too expensive. The valuations have to come down considerably for Liverpool to make a move for them. I think Liverpool would love to sign Sancho, but I just think he's overpriced, and I think that would have to come down significantly. And another thing that I'm going to reiterate is my opinion that if you started to see reports to the contrary, saying Liverpool are willing to meet the valuation of Sancho, for example, I think that would mean we were about to lose someone big at the club. Fortunately, we haven't heard that or been subjected to that yet. So Sancho, Havertz, I think they're players that Liverpool would love to sign, but are probably too expensive. And I do agree with that. And with regards to the Elite Project Group, you know, the players they represent, you know, obviously the Sancho is one of them, but Cantwell focus on that. And the kid Saka, Bukayo Saka at Arsenal, you know, the source that spoke to me about this about a week ago, you know, he said that to me. He said to me, right, Dunk, I think it's to do with Cantwell and Saka. In fact, he didn't even use the word think. He said it's to do with, I've been told it's Cantwell and also Saka. And I said, I can't see us getting Saka because I think Arsenal will do everything they can to retain him. And he said, I agree. And he'll probably want to commit to them. We know that Klopp loves that boy. That's the only thing. So, the one question I will end on this is, do you host Elite Project Group, right, at Anfield, roll the red carpet out for him to do a deal for Todd Cantwell? I'm not so sure, so maybe there's someone's bluffing somewhere. Look, I know it's a shit video, I've thrown loads of stuff at you for you to consider, and it's up to you to put stuff in the comments section just to give it some thought. Listen out for speculation concerning all of those players. You're going to hear about Sancho forever and eternity. I've got a phone call. I do apologise. Hola. Okay, vale. Fuck knows, I don't know. Nah, he's just saying he's got a parcel to deliver to me, so that's good. Right, so I'm going to go. So I'm just not sure that we would just bring in Elite Project Group, make all that fancy shit for Cantwell only, but I do think he's seriously on the radar, and I want you to listen out for him more so than anyone. God, this is a terrible video. I'll put it on. But I don't blame you if you hate me afterwards for it, if you don't already. All right, guys, I'll switch in a bit.